Today's big news, same as yesterday's big news. Stupid big fat American corporation trying to oppose Trump actually makes it easier for Trump to win. So in case you've been living under a rock, Goodyear has been caught indoctrinating its employees as to what political agendas they can and can't have. Namely, they are allowed to have a pro-LGBT agenda and a pro-Black Lives Matter agenda, as is the whole world if they want to be, if it's their free choice to do so. And what they're not allowed to do, they're not allowed to support the president, they're not allowed to wear any MAGA hats, and they're certainly, and this is crazy, they're not allowed to support the police. Now consider yourself, what if you're an employee of Goodyear and you used to be a cop, you want to be a cop in the future, your wife's a cop, your father's a cop, in some way, shape or form, you like the police, perhaps the police did a good turn for you once, and now your employer is saying, no, that's unacceptable politics. This is crazy. This is something that the worker has struggled for so long. Let's define the worker here as someone that's dependent upon a meager wage to simply live, and they have to say, yes, sir, no, sir, 3 bags full, sir, and that the employer has power over them. And now the Goodyear employers are going to use that power to tell people what politics they can and can't have. I mean, this is something unions have fought against for years. It's 2020, and we still can't seem to remember this lesson. This is really bad because the worker has traditionally voted left, voted for the Democrats. Now, there's only one way that this can go, and that is more and more workers are going to realize that they're going to have to go over to the Republicans and support Trump, not because of traditional Republican policies, but simply to have any sort of workplace autonomy. It's doubly bad for the Democrats, this, because we all know where this is coming from. It's not as though the Goodyear directors just got up one Tuesday morning and thought, bugger it, let's just fuck it. Let's be political today. Let's throw a hat into the political ring. They're doing this because they don't want a future boycotting. In some weird way, I kind of feel sorry for the Goodyear directors because they just don't want to be the next Chick-fil-A or Wendy's that gets wiped out by an activist mob. So I may have been a bit flippant before where I said indoctrinating, but what they're doing is pleading with their employees to not get Goodyear wiped out because of political activism. That's what this really is. I think it's got something to do with that NASCAR rally with that guy called Bubba someone that happened recently. Sorry, Australian, don't follow NASCAR. But I just see a sea of red in November 2020. Trump's going to win bigly. The House will turn red, the Senate will turn red. Governors, I think more red governors than ever before. I'm not sure about the mayors of those blue cities that are burning, and there was like 10 murders in New York just on Saturday, just gone. Like, it's crazy there. Not sure if they're ready to turn yet. I hope they do. But this is just going so badly for the left. And it's, even though you might be a Republican, what we really need is a strong left and a strong right, keeping each other accountable and for there to be some sort of balance. We certainly don't have that right now. Don't know if I'm predicting a civil war just yet. That's a long way down the track, but yeah, like everyone else, you can't help but see that it's on the cards. Anyway, guys, Charlie Delto signing out. Hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.